Welcome and hello, my beautiful Aries. This is your finance and career general mid-month of July to August reading. Starting off, you have been given Take Back Your Power. So Aries, you might be getting a chance now to step out there and show the powers that be, okay? The universe, what you've got in your download and your bank of beautiful gifts that you have to offer. I think you may be in a position where you've not been so in control of your business if you're an entrepreneur or your position at your place of work. But now you're going to step up and you're going to be given that chance to take this back, to step up into the strength that you've got and to be able to go out there again and showcase yourself and what you're capable of doing. And in return, you get compensated and rewarded for your efforts. And that can be in the form of time, effort, support, or maybe more money. So you're going to see things start to elevate now at this particular time. You're now going to have the freedom to go out there and do the work that you love. You're going to be in the process, while this happens, of making choices. There's going to be a lot of choices for you to have to assess. You're doing some self reevaluation as well. They're showing me that you might be adding something to the career that you have now, adding something to your resume. You could have been learning something new that's going to benefit you in your present position or job. I think that you're going to look back on this time that you learned these new skills with gratefulness. This may have been something that came up while you had the time to do it, but now you're able to move forward, take your power back, and showcase and demonstrate and utilize these new choices that you made and these new gifts you have to offer to your job and your career. Some of you may be thinking about going back to school, or you may have taken something that you had to have been taught. You were the student learning. Now you will be able to take these choices that you've made, these gifts that you've got, and get rewarded for them, because you're now going to be able to be the teacher to project this new skill to others, which is in return going to benefit you in many ways. Building your clientele, getting the rewards through respect, getting the rewards through extra money, getting the rewards through a higher position, perhaps, being able to take that seat of authority now. You might be getting elevated at your place of work, and you may have a new job description. So this is really, really good. Now, coming in, your all-over energy here is that of the Treasure card. And this speaks of not having to worry anymore about finances. You're going to know that you will have the money here. There could even be money in reserve that you have tucked away quietly and privately so that you had this money to fall back on. And it's giving you that little edge up. Okay, you're going to be able to do the things that you want to do. I see, again, this particular card shows the beautiful treasure chest here, which means you need to stop worrying about money. Things are going to be better for you. And it's all because you're taking back your power. You're making the right choices now as to where you want your career or your business to go in the future. You are definitely your own executive here. You are going to be your own boss, or you're going to have a better position at your place of employment where you're going to have control about making those choices and decisions. You have the ability to sell and to be able to project something out to the universe, to the powers that be, to your clients, that is going to bring you this extra money. Okay, it's going to bring you this extra respect. I'm seeing you getting recognition. Okay, traffic being generated to you. It's almost as though you have this. You're showcasing yourself. People are noticing you now. People are trusting you. People are wanting to go to you for your business or for what you have to offer, the wisdom that you've got to give them. You've got a hidden talent, something that maybe you didn't know you had. And perhaps this is why you took something new and you didn't realize you were capable of doing this, and you didn't realize the skills you had, and perhaps that's teaching. Maybe you're going to write a book. Maybe it's going to be a book about what you learned, some sort of skill that you have that you're going to be surprised is going to, they're showing me it's definitely going to be up there in the top 10 books. So think about that. You might, and this is all being downloaded to me, this is coming in to me by my guides, that you may be thinking about writing something out here where the public is going to be able to view it, and they're going to want to have it. They're going to want to read it. Don't worry so much about money, because you're definitely going to see that once you get to take your power back, and the choices that you're making to go in a new direction, or those changes that you're making, are definitely going to give you that extra money that you can tuck away in reserve. Now, coming in with that, you've got luck is on your side. And I love this. I mean, definitely the choices you're making. And when we get the treasure trove, this is all about knowing that money's going to be okay. You're safe. You're secure. In fact, there's even going to be money that you didn't expect coming in. So you're moving forward. You're ready to hit that bullseye. You've got a target focused here on where you want to go with your job, your career, and you're going to go after it. Negotiations are going to go well. Okay, I do see negotiations going well here. And you're going to see, again, I always call the Six of Pentacles the choice card, the gift card, getting things, bargaining back and forth, making negotiations, putting things on paper and signing contracts where both parties are going to be in agreement. Okay, this is about receiving something. There could be some generosity coming in here. Somebody might be stepping up to be a silent partner, or they want to invest in your success of some way or sort. They could be donating. They could be, bringing in some gifts towards you. You're feeling very grateful at this time, knowing that people are in your end of the ring. People are now supporting you. People are coming in here and respecting what you have to offer. Okay, this is beautiful. Now, let's see what we have with that. Let's see what we have with that. Coming in with that 6, you've got choices and decisions. Yes, so you're going to be making choices and decisions here. And that's what negotiations are all about. And that's about bargaining. That's about sitting down at the table with the powers that be and saying, hey, I'll give you this if you give me that. And you're definitely going to be making choices and decisions. But the 4 of Cups says you need to keep your mind open. Look at things from a broader perspective. Look at things that could be different. Don't be afraid to step out there. And they're telling me even do something that you think could be taking a risk. But if we don't make an effort, if we don't risk, we may regret later, right? So keep your mind open. You have felt perhaps for a while that you've been missing out on opportunities, that you felt you now are able to take back your power and go after. This is about the choices that you're making now by keeping an open mind. Don't be afraid to go out there and go after what you want, even if it's something different. Maybe this new thing that you've adapted and you're putting into your resume now of the things that you have to offer to society in your place of work. You didn't think, well, how can I do it? It's so different from what I normally, or who I am, or what I normally offer. But I'm telling you, if you do this, or even if you write a book about it, and you're going to see this is going to be lucrative for you. Wow. Coming in next, you've got the 2 of Swords. And for a while, you felt as though you were in a stalemate. You couldn't go after your goals. You couldn't make this move. So when you were in that state, this is when you could have been taking something new. You could be studying something new. You could be saying, well, I need to have something to go back on when I'm able to take my power back. It's almost like there's choices and decisions here to be made, but you're not seeing the trees, the forest for the trees. So this is about you being able now to have clarity and to be able to see your pathway much better. Getting over those stressful decisions and choices that you've had to make. You felt as though you were torn between, 2 things here. But this is about you putting down those swords and being able to make a definite decision here. Okay, this is definitive for you to move forward. So I think, you're still at that crossroads where you're thinking, should I do this? Is there a risk? Will it work? It's so different. Don't be afraid to go after what you believe in and what you've been working on. This is a leap of faith for you because the Fool comes in with that. And this will be something that you're going to be making a decision about in your job, in your career. Don't be afraid. Just make sure you've got all your ducks in a row. Okay. Make sure that you've done everything that you need to do in order to either finance this new venture or like I say, this is a card of being prepared, going after your goals. So once you do prepare yourself, you're going to be able to go after your goal. I think you'll make that final decision. Okay. Coming in with your next card, you've got the Six of Swords. So you're leaving a bad situation, or you're leaving an unfulfilling situation. Where you were in a position where you didn't have control, and you weren't in the seat of power, and you felt as though your hands were tied. Now you're moving away from that. You're going through transition. I see you reinventing yourself and adding things to your job and your career. This could be a new position you're taking over at your place of employment, where you feel as though now you're stepping up on that rung, on that ladder of success, because this is what you want. Or this is something new that you're stepping out. And I've been talking about you doing something new here, adding something new to your resume that you're going to be able to find is lucrative as well. So things are going to calm down. Things are going to be better. You're going to be able to take back your seat of power here. You're going to be able to know that finally luck is on your side because of these choices and decisions you're making that is going to bring you to that place of security financially. So you're healing through something. You're definitely moving on. Some of you may be quitting your job you have and doing something altogether different, or moving to a new position, a new job. For others, you might be leaving the position and getting a new job description within the place you work now, which means you're walking away, you're leaving that which really wasn't fulfilling you to go on to doing what you truly want to do. So this is awesome, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. The Hermit. The Hermit is all about reflection, thinking and self reflection, and assessing and processing and thinking about where it is you want to go. And you've had time to do this. I think you've had a lot of time on your hands when you weren't out there in that seat of power, and now you're able to go forward. This was, you sat, you contemplated, you thought about it, you did the work, and now behind the scenes, now you're moving forward. You're leaning into the wisdom of the other people. You're leaning into those people that can mentor you. You're making the right contacts now to promote yourself in this next venture, this new endeavor that you're wanting to go out towards. This is a brand new beginning for you. I do think that you're going to see light at the end of the tunnel now. You're going to be able to have focus on what it is you truly want to do in your job and your career, and you're going to see those changes coming in. So beautiful energy here. You're going to release something, and I had said to you here, you're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So you're letting go of something here. You're able to move forward now in that direction that you want, and we have to let go of things that aren't working in order to pursue the things we truly want to do. So don't be afraid to do that. Okay, let it go. It's time to release anything that doesn't serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore, as the payoff is not enough. You're ready to make room for bigger and brighter and more aligned things. This is freeing you up. There's going to be a payoff if you decide to finally release something that you no longer need. And the payoff is as individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. That's what this whole reading has been about. Okay, so you're moving forward. You're definitely going in a new direction, or adding something to your present career that you have now. I see this working out for you. This is beautiful. Luck is on your side. The choices that you've made is bringing you to that space of being in the seat of power and taking your power back, where you're going to find there's going to be this additional support, additional security, and additional finances that are going to free you up. It's like your little nest egg that you're building. Well, my beautiful Aries, This is your finance and career general reading for the mid-month of July to the mid-month of August. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, prosperous, successful month. So on that note, know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, Aries.